On May 10, 2026, the Dfinity Foundation will demo a piece of software AWS has spent the last decade insisting cannot exist. A cloud you cannot subpoena, a cloud you cannot seize, a cloud you cannot shut down. They are calling it Cloud Engines. A regular cloud region belongs to a single American company. Servers in their data centers, subject to their jurisdiction, their court orders, their kill switches. A cloud engine is the same primitive, but the company never holds the keys. The demo was teased on April 27, 2026, by Dominic Williams, the founder of the Internet Computer, in a single post. 3 pillars: cloud engines, AI nodes, agentic builds. Quote, a very big deal for ICP, cloud and agentic R&D, end quote. And one of the largest AI infrastructure companies on earth is quietly involved. This is the briefing. By the end, you will know 3 specific things to watch on stage, 2 reasons to remain skeptical, the one direct quote from Williams nobody else is leading with, and the buried lead about who is actually powering the developer side of all this. Cloud engines is what happens when the Internet Computer stops trying to be Ethereum with extra steps and starts trying to be AWS, except sovereign. An enterprise spins up a private chunk of the Internet Computer. They pick the node providers, they pick the geography, the network nervous system. ICP's on-chain governance handles the rest. A regular Internet Computer subnet is shared. Anyone deploys to it. A cloud engine is private. The customer chooses the node operators, the jurisdictions they want and do not want, the audit trail they need. Subpoena resistant by design, not by promise. This is not roadmap rhetoric. On April 7, 2026, the Network Nervous System approved Mission 70, the proposal that authorized the cloud engine's economic model. Replication factor 7, 80% of cycle revenue flows to the node providers running the engine, 20% gets burned, removing ICP from circulation. The token economics are now law. Which matters because of one number, $8,500. That is the average daily ICP burn over the last 90 days. Cloud Engines is the demand-side mechanism designed to move that number. If May 10th lands, that number starts climbing. If it does not, it does not. The whole sovereign cloud thesis lives or dies on whether enterprise actually shows up. 2 weeks before the demo, Williams reframed the entire pitch, not as cloud infrastructure, but as a developer tools moment. Quote, Claude Code unlocked awesome power for vibe coders, setting a new standard, end quote. Then, quote, V3 will unlock the same powers, end quote. That is not a cloud claim. We built the dev tool that makes the cloud actually useful. Claim. Caffeine V3, Dfinity's natural language application builder, is the asymmetric bet. Cloud engines without it is enterprise infrastructure looking for users. Cloud engines with it is, in Williams' own words, ICP's Claude Code moment. The promise was made in February. Quote, weeks not months, end quote. That window closes on May 10th. And V3 shipped. This is an AI-powered investigative series on Chris Yost's channel, uncovering the ICP stories he doesn't have time to tell himself. Subscribe so the May 10th reaction breakdown lands in your feed when it drops. 3 specific things to watch on stage. Each one carries its own verdict on whether Dfinity hit the moment. Number 1, Caffeine V3. V3 already shipped. The question is whether it generates canisters faster than Cursor, Scaffolds, and Next.js app. Honest scorecard. V3 needs to match Claude Code on speed and quality. The bar is high. Number 2, WordPress fully on-chain. They actually shipped this on April 26, 2026. $15 per month for a WordPress site running entirely on Internet Computer subnets. No AWS, no Cloudflare, no DigitalOcean Droplet. This is the proof that Cloud Engines is not just for crypto-native applications. A 25-year-old PHP CMS that powers 40% of the internet now runs on a sovereign cloud at a quarter the cost of the cheapest equivalent on AWS. The migration story stops being theoretical the moment normal SaaS workloads can land here. Honest scorecard. Those cost claims are unverified at scale, and performance benchmarks have not been published. Number 3, the wildcards. AI nodes, GPU-backed subnets running AI inference natively on-chain, were promoted from a roadmap line to a demo pillar inside the last 30 days. There is no published GPU class, no testnet announcement, no named AI node subnet. If they show AI nodes live with a real model running, that is a Tier 1 ship moment. If it is a pre-recorded video or a single canister proxying out to OpenAI behind the curtain, that is Tier 3. Still moving, just not landed. And the second wildcard, the engine configurator. The interface a customer would actually click to spin up a cloud engine. Described in every blog post for 6 months, nobody has seen a screenshot. If they do not show it live on May 10th, that is the story. 2 reasons to remain skeptical. These are not gotchas. These are the questions any serious enterprise buyer will ask before signing a contract. First, the Swiss subnet went live at Davos in January. As of this video, 117 days in, 0 named enterprise customers. The whole pitch is, quote, banks and hospitals will love this, end quote. Where are the banks? Where are the hospitals? If the May 10th keynote ends without a logo wall, the question becomes whether sovereign cloud is real demand or supply looking for demand. Second, cycle burn is the actual on-chain demand signal. It has been flat for months. The caffeine adoption story should be moving that number. It is not. The most credible critic on the inside is an ICP node provider posting under the handle ICP_Georgia. On April 30th, 2026, that node provider called the entire sovereign cloud narrative, quote, a giant corrupt black hole, end quote. That is not editorializing. That is a node operator with skin in the game saying the demand story is fictional. And the context nobody else covering this demo is going to surface. Cloud Engines is launching into the most hostile 30-day news cycle agent infrastructure has ever seen. AWS shipped Bedrock Agent Core on April 22nd. OpenAI shipped managed agents the same week. The OpenAI Agents SDK shipped April 15th. Google Cloud Next launched confidential external key management with air-gapped Gemini. Anthropic shipped Memory, Skills, and Opus 4.7 inside the last quarter. Sovereign cloud is a real thesis. The centralized players are not standing still. And the buried lead. The dev tool Williams says will unlock cloud engines for normal builders, runs on Anthropic's Claude Sonnet. Anthropic's go-to-market lead was on stage at the original Caffeine launch. There's no joint press release. Dfinity stays model agnostic in its own writing. But the same model family that powers Claude Code itself is today generating the natural language canisters Williams just compared to Claude Code. If May 10th includes a public acknowledgement of that relationship, the sovereign cloud thesis gets a credibility lift no marketing budget can buy. If it does not, the relationship stays interesting and quiet. Chris Yost, who runs this channel, is building 3 real applications on the internet computer right now. Cloud Records, Chris's Cloud, chrisyost.com, all 3 shipped, all 3 on-chain. The reason this briefing exists is that the people most affected by whether Cloud Engines lands are the builders already building on top of it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Comment below and see you in the next video.